Hey, you guys, we are back once again for another story time from my bedroom. Story time from my bedroom. Go ahead before we get started, you guys, and click the bell for notifications. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you'll know exactly when we post these stories that I have for you. And also click the bell for notifications. Did I say that? And give the video a thumbs up. Y'all just go down to the bottom of the bar and just click all the stuff, y'all. Click all of it. So we are back again today with another scandal. Fits. Another scandal, another scandalous church story. So I hope you guys enjoyed the other one about the deacon, honey. The child was passing out. Here we go. So you guys are lucky tonight because we got not just one, but two stories I'm going to combine. So I'm going to talk kind of fast so I can get through it. So the first one is Run Tell That. This would involve Tracy. So mind you, I'm at the church. The first story that I told, that's when I first joined the church. So as some years went on, you guys, my niece started coming to church with me, which is, well, that's Tracy's daughter, of course. So my niece started coming to church with me. And because she was coming to church with me, it made Tracy like intrigued about coming to church. So Tracy started coming to church with me as well. And so there were some things, some underlying things that was going on at the church. But because I wanted my sister to come to church, I really didn't tell her about some of the stuff that was going on. So I didn't say anything to her. So she came onto the church and she had been coming for a good old while. I don't know how long she had been coming to church. But Tracy did not have a car because she just didn't know how to drive. And at this time, I don't believe I had a car either. So what we would do is I was in walking distance from the church, but Tracy lived in Avondale and the church was like downtown in OTR, which is called Over the Rhine here in Cincinnati. So this was on a Friday night, you guys. Remember this. This was on a Friday night. So Tracy's services start like at maybe 7:30 or 7 o'clock or 7:30. So it was light enough outside for Tracy to catch the bus to church. So she didn't have a problem catching the bus to church. But you know, honey, black folks have church a long time. And so church didn't get out till like 9:30, maybe close to 10 o'clock. Honey, it could have went later than that. I don't know. All I know is when we walked in, it was light. When we walked out, it was dark. And so there was just a understanding, an unwritten rule, of course, that somebody would take, would make sure everybody gets home okay. Now, for me, I don't think anybody that day had a problem with taking me home because me and my kids was just right around the corner. So that was a short ride. So Tracy was like, can anybody take me home? The only people that were available to take Tracy home that had room in their car was the pastor's kids. So it was two of them, I think, that had cars. So Tracy's standing outside with my niece and I'm just kind of hanging out there with her talking. And they're, trying to figure out who's going to take her home. So these two pastor kids, y'all, are over there arguing about taking her home, and she's standing right there like, is you for real about this? So I'm talking to Tracy because I'm hoping she's not hearing it because I don't want her to feel, I don't think Tracy had been at the church for a good while. Tracy was there, but it wasn't for a good while. And so Tracy, I'm trying to block her from hearing about it, but they're going back and forth like, I don't want to take her home. I don't feel like driving all the way to Avondale and da-da-da-da-da. Let me tell you something. First of all, my sister is independent. And anybody that's independent, I'm independent. So anybody that's independent don't like asking nobody for nothing. So it takes a lot for me to even ask you for something. So if I have to humble myself and ask you for something, and then you give me a lot of flack behind it, I'll be like this, never mind. I feel some type of way. First of all, I'm not going to be sad. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be pissed. So Tracy was pissed because, first of all, I had to humble myself to ask you. Second of all, you the pastor kids. Third of all, ain't nobody in your car. You didn't ride nobody to church, and you didn't ride nobody home from church. It's just you in a car with 3 open seats, and only these 2 people need a ride. So Tracy said, by this time, ain't no me trying to play it off. or jump in Tracy's face like this to make her where she don't hear it. One thing about Tracy, I would give you a pass. Sherry would give you a pass. I give you another pass. I give you another pass. I give you another pass. And about the fifth time, you're dead. You're dead. I'm done with you. And then I may come back and give you another pass. Tracy, cut from the get. She ain't fooling with you. Dead. One time, done. Dada. Dead. Finito. That's Tracy, honey. So Tracy heard it. Tracy was like, never mind. You ain't got to give me no ride. That's fine. Me and mine's gonna get home and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And honey, Tracy going and I'm sitting there like, So the kids got quiet, as they should. So the kids got quiet because they like, oh shoot, she said something. This was the problem. These little kids were terrors, honey. Terrors. These one of the same little kids that we met when I first got there. They was little terrors, honey. They had slick mouths and they thought they could get away with stuff because it was a pastor kids and nobody really wanted to challenge them or say anything to them. So Tracy let it be known, you ain't none of y'all got to take me home. I'm going to get home with me and mine. And I was like, Tracy, let me see if I can find enough. She was like, She was like, and y'all can go. She was like, and this is a shame that y'all even going through all of this and somebody need a ride home and run tell that. She said to run tell that because she knew they was going to go and tell their mama, which was, go tell their mama. So when Tracy was talking, two of the other kids had came outside because they had 4 kids. Two of the other kids that came outside and honey, Tracy talking. Because Tracy hadn't been in church long and honey, she was from the streets. She don't care, honey. In the church, Tracy don't care. She just went for the foolishness. And so Tracy ended up catching the bus home. Tracy had to she had to probably walk over 3 or 4 streets. Y'all, it's dark. OTR at that time is not the OTR that it is now. They done gentrified OTR now. Back then, OTR was not gentrified. It was niggified. And it was lowest of the income, honey. Prostitutes used to be right behind the church walking the whole stroll, baby. I mean, pimps, killers, dealers, thrillers, all of that. Rats, roaches, all of that was in that neighborhood. And I couldn't do anything for her. But by the time Tracy got finished with them and gave them the biz naive, one for me to say nothing because she had already let y'all have it. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, that is a shame. I'm backing you up on it. She done cussed you out. So we get on home. So we went on through the weekend, and mind you, we had come back Sunday. So Sunday, was in the morning time. Tracy never came back for night service. But, they did her wrong. But she loved the Lord. So she came on back to church Sunday, y'all. So she come to church Sunday. Tracy's sitting like on the first or second row. And I'm like the row right behind her, whatever. Honey, let me tell you something. Baby. Woo-hoo. So the woman get up there, the pastor lady get up there, pastor wife get up there, and she preaching. And let me give me a little water bottle. She preaching, and the Lord, and and she talking. And then next thing you know, I don't know how the sermon turned this way. I know why the sermon turned this way. And she said, and run tell that. And look, Tracy, where I said, oh, it's on and popping. Oh, you taking it to the streets now, huh? You trying to be funny. She said, run tell that. Run tell that. Y'all ain't gonna fake shout after. Baby Tracy stood up and started walking for a girl. I had to grab her. Tracy got up out the chair like, I tell you, run tell that. I run tell this. Honey, I had to grab Tracy by the back, baby, because Tracy was on her way to walk up there. Let me tell y'all, little pastors out there, y'all better quit using that pulpit thinking that piece of wood sitting there, which is the podium, or a little piece of glass or whatever, gonna keep folks from running up on you. Don't do that. Let me tell you something. If you had a problem with what Tracy has said about run tell that, then you saw Tracy before service. You could have pulled Sister Tracy to the side. I heard you was outside going off and saying, run, tell that. Now, Tracy would have told the whole scenario about what your Yankee kids had did and argued and made her feel bad about even needing a ride. You would have been rebuking and checking your kids. You would have been apologizing to Tracy, and that would have been it. But instead of doing that, you didn't get no little balls about yourself till you got up there in the pool pit and talk your stuff. Tracy was not for it, honey. Tracy stood up and was going up there. I had to grab her, y'all. Tracy about to set it out to the left. Y'all, set it out to the right. Set it off. She's about to set it off in the church. And I live by the slogan of my mother, Inez High. She said, in one fighting, we all fight. So, baby, we'd have been fighting because of Tracy fight. Sorry, Pastor. Sorry. Gotta hit you. Because we all fighting. By the time I get to fight the kids, baby, listen. It is what it is. So that is story one. Ha! Hold on for part two, y'all. Y'all, I had to get me some water, honey. I had to talk so fast through part one. I had to get me a little hydration to come on into part two. So here, part two, y'all. Totally different story. So it's the sister at the church. We're going to call her Sister Cece. That's the Cece right there. Sister Cece and the pastor lady was friends. Now, on some for real, y'all, I think Sister Cece was in love. Real love. With the pastor wife. Now, mind you, Sister Cece married to Brother DD. We're going to call him Brother DD. CCDD. She married to him, and she got 2 kids previously by somebody else. So, I say she was in love with her because she was just doing too much for her. I'm sorry. You was doing too much for her. So, Sister Cece, y'all, she used to get food stamps. Now, watch how she got food stamps. She had to work with her husband. She was working, I don't know. Maybe she was frauding on the side. I don't know. That's that woman's business. All I know is she used to give her monthly, hear me, full amount of food stamps to the pastor wife. I'm trying to buy some food stamps. I really am. She used to give the full amount of her stamps to them. And then go purchase food. Her and her husband struggle to purchase food over here. You didn't just give her $100. You ain't selling no food stamps. You used to give it to her for months on end. And she took it. I told you y'all got Yankee. So, when it was like her birthday and stuff, you know, you bless your people for your birthday. If it's your birthday, I give you $25, $30, something like that. So they used to do this little thing where if it was your birthday, you know how if you turn the 20s, maybe somebody give you $20, or you're 15, give you $50, 50 give you $50, something like that. So what they try to do to get more money from you was try to say, get the amount of the birthday year. That ain't how that works. That is not how that works. Don't nobody give the amount of the birthday year, y'all. You get it, if you're 5-year-olds, give you $5 little. Quit trying to play game. You trying to run that money up on her. So everybody gave her little gift or whatever, her little monetary gift. This girl, Sister Cece, used to go all out. Like, all the way out. Like, I'm your dude and I'm about to go out. Like, throw rose petals on the bed, I'm going out. Like, you outdoing the husband type for her birthday out. What they do that at? So I was like, man, she in love with her. She all in love with this woman. Y'all lost a mess because that ain't even right. Period. Just the fact that both of y'all married, it ain't right. Both of you married, it ain't right. It ain't right you lavishing her like that. It ain't right you taking from her, and you know this girl don't really have. Well, obviously she had it because she was buying it, or she was sacrificing some stuff to give it to the woman. So she used to do that. Then she would just randomly take her shopping. You got 2 kids. And then you dress okay. And I mean very. And you taking a whole woman shopping. And she got like, decent taste or whatever. And you taking her. You spending your check to take her shopping. I'm not going to buy you a Louis Vuitton purse. And I don't have no Louis Vuitton purse. I'm not going to buy you no Gucci shoes. And I don't got no Gucci shoes. I'm just not. I'm not going to get you no Pandora bracelet. And I ain't got no Pandora bracelet. That's just me. Maybe y'all put in the comments if you think I'm tripping. Put in the comments if you think I'm tripping. I ain't buying you lavish and ain't buying myself lavish. If I'm buying lavish because I'm lavish. So that's what was going on. So she buy outfits and all this stuff, and she come in tooting to the church looking all cute. The pastor lady looking all cute or whatever, and the girl just over there looking like grandma's somebody, whatever. But the girl was sweet, but she was just on one, man. She was just on one. And so this particular time, the woman had made an announcement that she wanted something. So she was standing in the pulpit and making an announcement that she wanted something, but she's really sending out subliminal messages, hoping that some of the sisters would catch what she's saying, get together, put their money together, and get it what she want. You big pimping. That's like me when I wanted these flowers. I wanted some flowers for my kids. They were like flowers that you keep for a whole year. For a whole year. I sent out subliminal messages. Oh man, I really love these flowers. I wish I could get these flowers. I really love these flowers. And I did it around February or so, because my birthday was in May. I knew what I was doing, to send a message to let them know, if you want to buy your mama some, buy me these flowers. And guess what? They bought me the flowers. Why? Because I sent out the subliminal messages. So I know subliminal. But I ain't buying. I don't care what you trying to get. I ain't buying you nothing. I ain't have it to buy. I ain't gonna buy. I done already gave you your little money for your birthday. We not tooting around. If I get some extra money, I'm going shopping. My kids going shopping. Period. So, the girl, Cece, didn't get it. So by the time we came back to the next service, and she ain't get what she was putting the message out, say on Tuesday, and she ain't get it by Friday or by Sunday, she mad. She ain't too much mad at the other sisters, because the other sisters really didn't do for her like that. She didn't have them in her clutches like that. But she was really mad at old girl, Sister Cece, because if nobody else was going to get it, you should have got it for me, because I told you subliminally what I wanted. So she asked her to come upstairs, y'all. Y'all think I'm lying, bro. I promise you. They went up into the pastor's office. Wasn't nobody in there but her and Sister Cece. So service was over or whatever. We all leave or whatever. Next service comes. Say it was a Sunday. I don't remember what service was. We just had service. Sister Cece wasn't there. Why Sister Cece ain't here? Now, when I tell you Sister Cece was always there, we always were there. Sister Cece wasn't there. So then the next service, say it was a Tuesday, because remember I told you we had service on Sunday morning, Sunday night, Tuesday, Friday, Wednesday was ministers meeting. Sister Cece wasn't there Tuesday. What's going on? So I started whispering with the other sisters. Y'all seen Sister Cece? No, she ain't been. Why she ain't here? That ain't like her not to be here. So we was like, what's going on? We didn't want to say nothing. They like, what's going on? So I don't know. I don't think I called her. I wasn't that cool with Sister Cece, because Sister Cece was on some other by being with that woman like that. And I spoke with Sister Cece. I may have joked a few times with Sister Cece, but me wasn't like that, where if I didn't see you at church, I probably would ask, has anybody seen you? But I ain't going to necessarily call you on the phone. So the other girl, the one that used to hang out the window, that was like, Woodard. Y'all got to watch the video. Those that watch the video know what I'm talking about. The lady said, Woodard, what you doing out here? She was kind of cool with Sister Cece. So she had called her. So when Friday came, Sister Cece had came back. So me, I just want to be nosy. I just want to be nosy. Hey girl, praise the Lord. Good to see you back. Y'all know y'all nosy too. What do you mean? I just really just needed some time to think of woo. What do you think about? Now I'm concerned because I'm nosy. Y'all, I wish I had room for this chair to spin around in a circle. When they had went up in the office, she had approached her about how come she didn't get what she asked for. I don't know why Sister Cece said she didn't get it. I don't know why she said she didn't get it. I knew at that time, y'all, but this was like a minute ago, so I don't know why she said she didn't get it for. And she smacked her in the face. She smacked that grown woman in the face because she didn't get it for her. And it hurt Sister Cece feeling, and she left for 2 services. I said, she what? She said she hit me in my face. And so I said, did you hit her back? That's the first time I think, honey, listen here. Let me tell you something. If you ain't my mama, God rest her soul, you ain't gonna hit me in my face. My little 18-month-old grandbaby hit me one time. I hit her back. Get your hand out Granny's face. You don't hit Granny in the face. She didn't hit her back. And I said, why not? Because she the I said, when she hit you in your face, that ain't your pastor. She hit in the face. I said, so what you gonna do? I'm just gonna da-da-da-da-da. I don't know what she said. By that time, I was zoinked and zoned out. Y'all! She hit that grown woman in her face. Because she ain't buy something. She said she want it. On that note, y'all, go ahead and click the bell for notifications. Get a video a thumbs up. And share the video if you want to. I don't care. She hit her in the face. I told you it's a whole lot going on in that place. Whole lot going on in that place. See you good folks on Friday when we have another story time. We're coming to the end of Scandal Week. I think I'm going to shift it for Scandal and tell you some scandalous stuff I did. I ain't always been nice. See you guys on Friday. Thanks for the support and the love. Bye.